Hey, this is Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment. I am back with Mr. St. James. Yeah, he is household entertainment all the way. Man, it is so good to see you.
Yes, Lord.
It
What's
is.
happening?
It's nothing. It's so good to see you because you've been all over the place. You know, your music is just jumping all over the place. I have to congratulate you because I get to tell you guys that he has a song that's going to be dropped tomorrow. Is that right? Tomorrow?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Did you just say yes, ma'am?
Well, it's a habit military. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, my bad. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so since he gets a pass on this one because that's my
Yeah.
little brother, you know. Okay, so the name of your song that you're dropping tomorrow is
There's Nothing Better Than Love, which is a remake of the Luther Vandross Gregory Hines classic.
I love that song. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys ahead of time. You can hear it on Live 365 at the Inner Sanctum. It'll be on our new Artist at Noon segment, and we are just so happy to have St. James back in the house. So, what made you come up with that particular song? Because there's so much music out there that you could have done. Why did you choose this one?
I always go by the songs that make me feel something, in terms of melody and the writing and the lyrics of it. And I love taking a cover record and making my own, but still paying homage to the original artist, because it's always going to be a hit no matter who sings it. You can mess it up in karaoke and still people gonna sing along with you, even if you don't sound good, because it's a hit. You know what I mean?
That is true.
So
That
that
is
song
very
is,
true.
the world's really hurting right now. I think people are just, it's hard. People just have lost the element of empathy and vulnerability that love usually brings. When you love someone, it requires you to be vulnerable, and vulnerability is something that we are not really. It's not really popular anymore. Like, people don't
Yeah.
like to feel exposed to possibility of heartbreak, betrayal, loss, or just being just losing something, or being hurt by people. So I just wanted to, bring a song that, was kind of like, we back in the day, R&B was a lot of hope, wishful thinking, I like to say. And
Exactly.
but those are the songs that help you believe and kept you hopeful and put you in a position to try again. I know in your life, you lost your husband many years ago, and I know that you'll never get over it. And I know
Nope.
that there's times that you probably still cry, still have your days, and it's still a journey for you. And I think of you often in those situations. And I probably
Oh,
should reach out more, but you know how it is, man. Where everybody's going through their own thing. It's been a rough year since COVID. Last 3 years have been really tough
yeah.
for me as well. I mean, I make it look good on social media, but I don't like to put my personal business on social media. But I've been through some things the last 3 years with this music, namely about this music, because it's a disappointing roller coaster ride, man. So
Really?
so I just wanted to do that song just to kind of like to feel better for myself. Really, I do music for me. I don't do it for the fans and people anymore like that, because it's hard to really understand what people want in music no more. Because when you think about it, R&B is not a popular genre no more like it used to be. It's
No.
rap. Everybody want to dance and TikTok and forget life and pretend that they ain't dealing with no real issues. It was just crazy to me, but I get it.
Yeah. Well, not um getting into your personal business, but
Yes, okay.
what do you think that is making this the R&B scene so hard now? I mean, other than what you've already stated, I mean, and you're
Mm.
absolutely right. R&B is like kind of gone. And I think those of us that are our age, we felt that music. And I don't feel like you feel that anymore. So would you agree to that?
Oh, absolutely. But I don't think it's music, because a lot of, excuse me, a lot of young generational R&B people, or just the youth in general, are
Hmm.
taking a lot of those elements of those old school records and flipping them a little bit and giving them a newer spin to it. But it's still the same melody, and they're using old records and making them kind of fresh. But what they're doing is they're not really paying homage and respect to the old artists that did it, because
Hmm.
like anything else in America, anything that gets old, people are not respected, including our senior citizens. We just act like they don't exist, like they didn't
Yeah.
pay the dues and pay the way for us to be where we are now, or for it's just, So I think we just gotta like get back to some humanity now in music, in life, in everything in this country, particularly all over the world, really.
Yeah. So you did a cover for Gentle, and I
Mm-hmm.
knew that song blew up. So how far
Mm-hmm.
did you go with that one?
Oh, that song did really well, over 5 million streams. It did 180,000 digital radio spins. It #1 indie soul record. It made Heart and Soul, Sirius XM, without me having to come out my pocket for any at all. So that song really opened the door for me as an independent artist to kind of like have the platform that I have now after 3 years. I've been going strong since 2020.
Okay.
I recently took a 6-month sabbatical. I was really going hard, spent a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy. And, a lot of things in my life suffered because I sacrificed personal things to focus on the music. Not when I say sacrifice, it's one thing to sacrifice, and it's another thing to neglect.
Okay.
I never neglect my accountability and my responsibilities for my family and my life. But sometimes, no matter how much you do for people in your life, it's just never enough. And then you're pulled in a direction where this music, it requires a 24/7 dedication to build something. It's not just me singing and putting out videos. It's me building a business and a legacy of music and a catalog and running a label and managing artists and putting up with production and cost and studio time, shooting videos. It's a whole lot of work, interviews, and just marketing and promotion. I'm wearing all the hats and trying to bring a team of people on along with me. When I met you in 2020, I had like 8-10 people on my team.
Right.
I'm down to one.
Oh,
people fall off like hotcakes when they need to be held to the fire and accountable to being mature and professional and financially fiscally responsible. People don't want to do all that. So
wow.
Just a roller coaster experience. But and I told myself when I stopped having fun doing this, because at my age, I'm almost 55. I'm really 55. So
it's still a baby.
Absolutely, but older than most. So, but no, hear me out, because I appreciate the opportunity to interview with you again. So, we talked about the typical industry questions most people have, but I really want to have a candid discussion with you about where my heart is with this, where I'm at, and I don't want to be a buzzkill or a Dr. Killjoy or bring down the moment, but I'm not happy right now, being honest with you, with the state of the music business and my contributions to it. I'm good with what I've done. I'm just tired of not making my money back. I don't care about being rich or famous. I just believe that if I put out a quality product, I should be able to eat off of that, or at least recoup the money that it cost me to make it. If it's quality, if it's a BS or some crap, it makes sense to not recoup or recuperate or be reciprocated on any levels with it. But it's getting ridiculous out here, man. So I spent over $1 million. I don't know where it came from. God, it's like manna from heaven. When Jesus, the loaves and the 5 loaves and the 2 fish. You know what I'm saying? How I was able to come up with that kind of bread over 5-6 years, man, to do all this music and stuff is amazing. But to not receive much of it back, man, it's just annoying.
It's wow. Okay, you guys, we are going to come back to hear more with St. Jaimz. So just hold on and we'll be right back.